Hello, all of my fabulous, beautiful people. You all look amazing today. I am so glad that you decided to come and learn about the scam Temu. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because our girl Carly, who was Callie Board, but as of today, last night, is now Trinity Hope, is promoting this on her channel.
Thing that I'm doing with Temu, a influencer for Temu on their program, and I'm getting free stuff to talk about on my channel.
And when I went to go look into it, since my thing is mainly scams, MLMs, alts, etc., it said that it was the most downloaded app in America, and it only began late last year in 2022. Honestly, I was unaware of it, but this thing is a huge scam, and I want to tell you all about that now today, because now that I know it, I gotta share it with all of you. So without further ado, I'll roll my intro, and we're just gonna go over the main points that you guys need to know about this company.
Karma's a bitch.
Time did an amazing article which basically outlined a lot of what I want to say here. Here they're saying that it is a free app on both the App Store and Google Play, and in November and December of 2022, it was the most downloaded free app in those stores. So a lot of people are using this right now. Basically, it's a bunch of discounted products that are shipped directly from Chinese factories or warehouses. They have extremely low prices, and they say that it can attribute its popularity to its strategy of giving free stuff to users who promote the app on their social networks and get friends and family to sign up. Sounds like an MLM, huh? It says that it's an offshoot of the Chinese e-commerce giant Pinduoduo, and it is a scam. Like, they are developing a reputation for undelivered packages, mysterious charges, incorrect orders, unresponsive customer service, and as of December of 2022, it had already gotten 30 complaints to the Better Business Bureau. It had a rating of less than 1.5 stars. I have never heard, and I've been doing this for years, and I've never heard of a company getting such a bad rating with the BBB in such a short period of time. And even the BBB says this. I'm tried to get a hold of them, but of course they did not want to answer any questions about the customer complaints or the concerns of the BBB, because of course they didn't, right? When you first go to the website, so when you come to this website, you will see it sells every single thing possibly imaginable for discounted prices. Like, literally anything you can think of, this place sells. A lot of people have stated that it looks like a scam, and Time even states that when you come to the website, a lot of people are like, oh, this looks scammy. Trust your instinct, because it is pretty scammy. But I can understand how people would want to use these products right now in a time where the cost of living is so high, food's so high. Someone told me that they buy dog food for a discounted price on here. Like, I understand that. I mean, we are in the highest inflation in a generation, right? So because of that, you can see why an app like this with very cheap products would pop off right now. It says here that when they checked out the website, a banner was bragging about items up to 90% off retail price thanks to a New Year's sale. And as of right now, they're actually doing this anniversary extravaganza starting from 39 cents. So it appears that they do that kind of thing often. They say that the aesthetic comes off like a virtual dollar store, and I agree. And the strategy makes sense once you realize that it's a sister company of Chinese e-commerce giant Pinduoduo, which has been doing this in China for several years, by the way. It says the company now has a market cap of $102 billion, and its stock price increased during a year in which competitors like Alibaba took severe hits.
Prince Ali, fabulous, he Ali Ababa.
Pinduoduo launched Temu in September of 2022 in order to court the American market, and the website lists an office in downtown Boston. So I'm sure you're like, that's great. Thanks, Queen, for telling me about the business, but like, how are people getting stuff for free and being affiliates of this thing or distributors, right? So Temu has launched a campaign on social media in which the more you convince other people to sign up, the more credit you earn. If you get enough credits, then you can get stuff for for free. And you don't have to give your credit card information for this. And then they talk about somebody who claims that attraction marketing works here. So it does work, where if you purchase stuff from this and then post about it on your social media, people will come and also use the site from your social media. Temu's slogan is team up, price down. It's very MLM-y. What's the catch? And the catch is that there are several people that claim that they never got what they ordered. And Time here talks to some of them. They say that Temu itself acknowledges that its orders take longer to arrive than those from Amazon. Theirs take 7 to 15 business days as they come from overseas warehouses. In October of 2022, the Boston branch of the BBB opened up a file on Temu and has received 31 complaints about the website. Again, that's just until December. Within 3 months, this thing got a C rating on the BBB and an average customer rating of 1.4 stars out of 5. Yeah, it was only from 20 reviews, but people at the BBB even say that this is unusual, like I said at the beginning of this video. When you go actually to the Better Business Bureau website, you will see that there's actually a current alert for this business, even on their site. So that right away to me is a huge red flag. They say it appears Temu is an online marketplace and the company name is Whaleco Incorporated, which is registered in Massachusetts as a foreign corporation through Delaware. And as someone that covers scams here often on my channel, Delaware has very, very lax business laws. So a lot of times businesses that are scammy register in Delaware. It's very easy to register a business there. They hardly look into it. They go on to say, it appears items ordered are typically directly shipped from manufacturers in China and other countries. And when you scroll down today, which is September 15th of 2023, you will still see that they still have a C+ rating. The business is not BBB accredited. They've barely been in business for a year, right? Like heading on their 1-year anniversary, which is why they're having that big sale right now. And the customer reviews are at 2.53 out of 5 stars. That is because in the last several months that they've been called out on the BBB, they have been going through and trying to fix some of the complaints. You will scroll through tons of complaints if you go to this website. Literally, I'm not joking, there are 92 pages of complaints. Look at that. And that's unheard of to me. In like with a business that's only been open for a year. So I have a huge problem with that. It looks extremely scammy to me when I see that on the Better Business Bureau, like 92 pages. Temu has acknowledged and responded to every complaint posted to this website, all 92 pages, but many of the complaints remain unsolved, although they are resolving some. I do have to let you know that. This Pinduoduo company, the sister company, has long been accused of hosting sales of counterfeits, illegal goods, products that don't match their descriptions. It's just all not looking good for this company, you know? It also brings up that in 2021, the deaths of 2 Pinduoduo employees spurred investigations and boycotts over the company's working conditions, according to the New York Times. In a little bit, we're going to be looking at a news article that goes into that. Another issue with this is that there's a lot of privacy issues with this website, and it collects your personal data and then sells it. So they literally have been checked out by people who specialize in security and privacy, and they say that their privacy practices aren't out of the ordinary, but the company collects lots of personal data about users and then deploys that data to sell ads. So we're unsure if this website is even a safe website to be on. I also found this amazing article by CBS News in which they looked into this. They found all the same stuff that Time found, but then they found something even worse. The U.S.-China Economic Security Review Commission recently opened an investigation into the data risk, sourcing violations, and trade loopholes of fast fashion sites like Temu. It said the investigation found Temu is well positioned to exploit social media platforms and has invested heavily in social media marketing, purchasing 8,900 1,500 ads across Meta platforms in January 2023 alone. It's a lot like On Passive, just loves to promote, marketing, but doesn't really work on having the best products or ensuring good customer service. Another thing that I found interesting is that Temu only requires their so-called influencers to have 300 followers. The influencers are encouraged to post haul videos, sound familiar, and recommend products to their followers. The commission says Temu's rapid success raises flags about its business practices and that its parent company, PDD Holdings, was accused of extreme overtime by the China Labor Watch. Yes, this company is also breaking labor laws. They are overworking everyone that works for them. They require employees to work 380 hours per month. Ridiculous. That's like 3 times the amount that you're supposed to be working. The average amount in US, of course, is 40 hours a week, which is 160 hours a month. So just to give you an idea, like 380 hours a month, that's awful. A CNN investigation found malware on Pinduoduo's Google Android app. And this actually gives them access to your private messages, change your settings, view data from all your other apps. And then the worst one to me is that it also prevents uninstallation, which I'm just like, what do you mean? Like you download this app and then you legit cannot uninstall it? That just sounds crazy to me. They say CNN spoke with half a dozen cybersecurity researchers from Asia, Europe, and the US, and multiple experts identified the presence of malware on this app. So Google has actually suspended the app following this investigation, and they're still technically looking into it. The other thing you might want to know is that Temu is getting sued quite often, and that's because they are doing copyright. Amazon actually sued them because of hair towels that they completely copied and branded as, okay, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but it's Hickaber, this word right here, okay? They didn't have permission to use the trademark, but they were like counterfeiting towels and claiming it was that trademark, so they got sued by Amazon. And here's the proof of that. So here it is, Amazon, and then here it is, it's the Hickaber on the website of Temu. So see, they're like, look, this is our brand, we sell this, and now Temu claiming to sell it too, but they don't have permission. So they got sued. Shein also sued them for copying merchandise listings because they stole a bunch of photos from them. So I'm like, okay, is that some of the stuff maybe that people aren't getting, right? Because it's just stolen pictures and fake sales. This company also sued Temu because all of the influencers were basically talking crap on it. They would say things like, looking for clothes better than Shein but cheaper than Revolve, check Temu.com out, and like all this, right? You know how the MLM Huns be. Temu has filed a motion to dismiss several of the claims for the Shein thing, and I guess they're still kind of going back and forth with that. It could take a little bit. Selling counterfeit goods is really awful. And in 2022, there were 6 million counterfeit products, and the Counterfeit Crimes Unit sued or referred for investigation more than 1,300 times in an effort to stop the sale of counterfeits. So the good news is that the government is trying to stop this from happening. The bad news is that things like this keep popping up, and it's hard to keep up with, right? So Temu is not a good company at all, and I will of course leave links to all of these down below so that you can come and read everything for yourselves. People do tell their stories on here. They do share like a good story and then the bad stories. So it's a pretty fair look into this thing. My conclusion is that this is a scam. Use at your own risk. What is more worrisome for me is that they steal your data and get access to your phone and then you cannot uninstall it. That's worrisome to me. Also, the fact that they break the labor laws is pretty disgusting. Overworking people is never good, no matter who does it, and we are not about that over here. Again, it sounds like a scammy MLM, and the reason why I'm saying it's an MLM is because you have to sign up other people and then you're paid with credits. Technically, you are not supposed to get anything for recruitment. As soon as you are getting money for recruitment or some kind of payment for recruitment, then it starts to look like a pyramid scheme. So please be very, very wary and do not use this website. If you can avoid it, please do. I personally believe this whole thing to be a scam. And we cannot be surprised that certain people out here are going to be promoting scams.
Thing that I'm doing with Temu, a influencer for Temu.
Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to share that information with you because when I came and began to look into this company, I was like, oh my God, this is a scam. There's some very bad information about it. And again, I would be doing you all a disservice if I then didn't share it with all of you. So here I am. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do all them YouTube things. And no matter where you are or what you're doing, I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day. I will see you all very, very soon. I had to move the stream from tonight till tomorrow afternoon. So I'll see you all then. Mwah. Bye. And careful of the scams out there, guys.
Thing that I'm doing with Temu.
Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababa.
Temu.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god.